Hey everybody, it is that time, Transport Fever. Monte caught it again, so look out. We are here in the Adirondack series. Thanks everybody for hanging on tight. Keeping on, checking out the channel, seeing, hey Monte, when are you going to be back playing Transport Fever? Well, you know when it is? Right now. I've got news as we lose money. This is the Adirondack series, as you know, the BOS-WASH kind of big city. We just did our big Canadian run here. What I'm going to be doing this episode is just kind of doing an overview since it's been a while since I've played. Some of you may have just watched the last episode. If so, way to binge watch, everybody. And we're going to get to it. We've got food on the way. Looking for a free path, are you? Yeah, so Moo, right here, holding on out. Because he's got the brand new train number 6, which is going to be the Auto bread line. I do believe it's going to Ottawa, is it? Ottawa, yes. So, I wanted to up the demand a little bit more on Moo, so I added another bread line. So this guy, Moo, is now moving on out, and it's going to be good times. So, yeah, we've got more things going on. But like I said, I'm going to keep on going with the Adirondack series, but I've got 2 new things coming your way, hopefully sooner than later for Transport Fever 1, is we're going to knock out that Europe campaign. We did all of the America campaign and knocked out all gold on every mission. If you haven't seen that series, that's a good one. That one's complete. All the way, all the America campaign. But I want to knock out Europe and try to go all gold. So we're going to try to do some of that soon, as well as go all vanilla, which that means no mods. And I want to play on a small map, a little bit more intimate. We'll get a little bit more frames per second. We'll be able to try to go for all the cities on a small map to get all the goods. And really build out a good transportation network compared to just being all fancy and doing what? Ooh, red numbers. Anyway, we're moving right along here. So let's see. As you can see here, Moo is doing well. We've got Milk moving on out, and the only good bread line before we bought what was it? The Ottawa bread was train number 8. And this guy is the Falls. Call him the Falls bread line. And even though this is the name of the train. But what's happening here is he's bringing the bread over to Toronto, down to Hamilton, and then fancy on over. And check this out. We've got land-defying residents. So we're going crazy out here. And I love it because I actually bring the train way out here. I might have showed that off a little bit last episode. Can't remember. This is more of like a little update for me. I just got done with a huge move across the country. No longer broadcasting from New York. I'm out in Oregon. So Niagara Falls. That's how you spell Niagara Falls, everybody. Maybe in Canada you don't put that A, but in America, Niagara Falls. Okay, and then Buffalo. Buffalo's doing well. I do want to do some expansion. We do have some money coming in. And what that expansion means to me is more construction materials. And to do that, I need higher demands. So I want to bring in Erie and Dunkirk. During my move, I actually drove across the country, north of the Mohawk River. And I drove through Utica, Syracuse, and came up over to Buffalo right here. Drove on 90 all the way, Interstate 90. We'll have to add an Interstate 90 going across here. So I'll do that soon enough. And instead of staying in Buffalo, I went up north and hung out at Niagara Falls and was very jealous of the Canadian side. Looks awesome and fun, but didn't have all our passports in order. So yeah, I was stuck on the US side, which was okay. I'll show you a picture. Look at that, rainbows and all. Pretty cool stuff. Didn't get wet myself, but you can do that kind of cool stuff. Anyway, back to the game, not the fancy trips. Let's take the aircraft number 1 here Bringing some more press games, some little puzzle arcade games, and strategy games. I'm going to have more of that coming your way this August, which is going to be fun. But that's what I'm excited, man. 2017, August. I'm going to have 2 new Transport Fever series coming your way. But this is how we go. This is how we're doing. We've got construction materials. We've got bread. Let's hit up Rochester here. So we have oil or fuel possible. Okay, we've got machines we need to make. We need to make some cement. And we could start working on cement soon. But I'd like to also go for clothes. So cement or clothes, those are both part of the new industries mod. Glad that's still working out. And we have some goods and tools. Those are all things we need to work on. But if you check it out, we now can dig for limestone at the Utica Quarry. So we're going to need this limestone. Where do we have it? Right up here is... Where's it? Where? Oh, cement. We could stay up here on Canada and already use this line and use the Ottawa Cement Factory. That's an option. But we need both limestone and minerals. So we're going to have to get minerals out of something as well. So if we check on our... How do we do this? Requirements, products. Let's see who's going to give us some minerals. Where do we get our minerals from? It might be... product. I know I could do that, at least. We're going to have to dig something, aren't we? This is going to get more complicated than I thought. Minerals. We're going to have to figure out how to get our minerals. Things that I didn't look for. It's going to be something, I think, like the quarry, where you get stone, and then after digging a bunch of stone, you get the ability to unlock limestone. Something is going to unlock... minerals. I just can't remember what offhand. So I'll get back to you on that. We'll check that out. We'll get to it. But the other big thing I want to do is, where are we? We're in Boston. Whoa. I've got some things to work on here as far as maybe adding another train line. But we're doing pretty good. More crude. Definitely dropping off a lot of crude, making a ton of money off of this. But as you can see, Eastern Fuel Loop, we have trains coming in, but just almost not enough. So I'm going to see if we can maybe clone some of these or something like that. Ooh, you know what? Let's pause. Nope, let's pause. I want to send this guy to the depot. There we go. Get him going. Stay classy. Don't worry, you're going to stay classy, but we're going to get you cloned, my friend, because you're so cool, so awesome, that we're going to clone you. Because I'd like to stick with the same train on it if we're going to keep adding like that. And then we're going to pause. We're going to click on the station, and we are going to simply clone. Not enough money. How much money? If I mouse over that, does it tell me? No. Is it more than 10? Oh, it is. Is it more than 15? Oh, no, it's not. All right, set line, Eastern Fuel Loop, and pay off as much as we can. There we go. 7.5 million in loans. We can handle that. We're going to have 2 new trains on the way, so a little expansion here. But I want to go passenger line. Next time when I get money, what I'm going to bring you back is we are going to add the New Haven line. So we're going to have a nice train also coming in for passengers to Hartford here. And I love that the Hartford streets are still strong here in the hills of Hartford. But we're going to have this go into New Haven, passenger line service added on here to get them down into New York City. So I haven't completed the bridge, but I did get some temporary starts here. Because what I'm going to do is bring this guy all the way up. And then cross him all the way across once I get money, which I have right now. So we're going to have this as our passenger line cutting out, cutting in, and then going underground here to, I don't know, it's just, we're not going perfectly exact. It's just the New York City subway central. You could go Penn Station, you could go Grand Central, but maybe we'll do another interesting idea by going like, you do a small map, but make most of it a city, so we could really get detailed into like New York City or something. Something like that would be kind of interesting. The other thing I want to do is finish off connecting, that's right, New York City up into our Adirondack line. That's going to maybe happen right now, because I think it's something simple like that. We're going to cross this bridge over here. I already kind of put the other little bullet points down. 1.6 million, I can pay for that. We can afford it, but look at that. That's going to bring us right down into, what is this? Yep, that's right, my hometown, Poughkeepsie, and Newburgh over here. And yeah, this line will extend out some more. So let's bring up our visible lines. And Adirondack, you are going to now add, when you stop at Poughkeepsie, you are now actually going to go all the way to New York City. That's right. This is actually our first line to go into New York City. So the Adirondack line is complete. So this turned from just a little update video to, wow, we actually made it down to New York City, which is going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. So let's see if, can I just move this up? What is that lock about? Wait, what? Click to lock assignment to terminal 1. Oh, I can say which terminal now. So new update just hit like 2 days ago with like waypoints and choosing your terminals and all that cool stuff. Loving that. That is really pretty cool. But what I'd like to do is see if I can, we're going to just remove Poughkeepsie, and then we are going to add the Poughkeepsie. Nope, wait, wrong button. Add Poughkeepsie. There we go. So New York City, Poughkeepsie, Kingston, Schenectady, Saratoga, then back to Schenectady, Kingston, and then Poughkeepsie, and then it's going to go back to New York City. Boom. That's the new Adirondack line. Get an Amtrak on there, get some new modern trains going on it, and it's going to look just like modern times. It's going to be pretty nice. I wish I actually did a train ride across the country, but that actually takes longer than you think in the US, and it's very more of like a leisurely type of deal. But let's get up on the Empire Express and watch it go around a little bit. And that's right, this guy right here is going to be making his way all the way back up and then all the way back down the Hudson. Did a little bit of paint job of the Hudson. It's not actual water, but it's better than nothing. And I'll be working on that kind of stuff. But I'm excited to start up the new series. I think I'm going to record in the next day or two. I'm still undecided if I'm going to go with the vanilla small map first, or if I'm going to go with the, let me get up here real quick for the cross-buy, or if I'm going to go with the Europe series. Anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for this little update video. I just wanted to really get something recorded and thrown down and show you what's happening and let you know that the series ain't dead. I'm going to be back. The maple leaf is just flying through the wind. Ah, there we have it. You guys are excited? These guys are going to be heading down to New York City. I am sure excited about it. Let's burn him through the tunnel, because I do want to show that off. I want to like actually see this guy make it all the way to our first stop, first time in New York City. And then we're going to have to really revamp all the bus traffic and all that. And I do apologize. I'm down to like 10 frames per second, but we're going full speed on a huge map with a lot of stuff going on. Just to get an idea, look at that. Look at the population of Newark jumped up to 2,700. The White Plains, New York, which we're about to go through up here. Let me slow it down to like a little half speed here. And then down to normal. So here we go. We can watch Kingston go off in the distance, because I think it's good to kind of just slow it down, zoom on in, and enjoy the game, because this is what it's more about really to me, is like once you get the lines all finished, going back and just looking at how everything built out and how you kind of molded it yourself. Wow, that's deep. Anyway, We've got a lot of cities with a lot of stuff going on. Saratoga and Schenectady have dropped down. They used to be up top. But, you know, that's all one big metropolitan area. Albany, Troy, Schenectady, Saratoga Springs, all one big area. So it's pretty impressive that they were competing this early on. But 1949, it was a hop in an area. So was Buffalo. Buffalo was going to be really big time. All kinds of cool stuff going on here. But now it's all about west. You know, everyone took that Oregon Trail and headed out that way. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff out here. Might actually be doing some live recording, showing off some cool real-life train stuff. Get a little bit more into it, a little bit more active in that as well. We shall see. But we can only do what the iPhone can do, right? You know, I don't have any kind of professional equipment or anything. Nothing like that, nothing fancy. Just kind of for fun, showing you what's going on. And wow, yeah, we got this nice highway going here. I guess this could be 87 going all the way down into New York. No toll on this. 90's got a toll. You got to pay tolls all the way from like New York to Chicago, man. That's big time. Even if you go from once you hit New Jersey and go south, tolls that get you. But here we go, coming into Poughkeepsie. Zoom on in. Check it on out. We need some upgrades here on these trains. I'm excited for that. 1949, that does mean we have some options here. Hold on, he's going to bounce off real quick. But if I can click on Adirondack, vehicle replacement, this is one way I can show you what is available here. Come on now. We can go all the way up to the Alco PA now, but what I'm excited about is the Alco PB New York Central line. How well is that going to work? It's going to look awesome, but we do have enough for the engine here. Now let's see what the difference is. Most beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. I'll read this out. Okay, the Alco PA series has often been regarded as the most beautiful and aesthetically pleasing diesel locomotive ever built. P stood for passenger and A referred to the unit having a cab. The unit is painted in the New York Central livery, which is awesome looking. So we're going to most definitely get one of these. Now, the Alco PB is the cableless booster, Unit B, which matched the PA's and increased the horsepower rating. Really? No, okay. And it's painted in the New York Central, just like the other. So, we'll see. I mean, there's... oh, yeah, of course, this is just the little back cab. This is the actual... You know, I should just actually look at the pictures. See, pictures help. But what do we have as far as... Oh, yes, look, see, you can already get the mix here and the reversed. Oh, yes. We're gonna do that. We're probably not gonna do this guy. We'll probably do one normal PA and then a PA reversed on the other end. But I want to wait. Oh, no, I don't need to wait. Look, here it is, the New York Central car right here, passenger car. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add this guy. And this guy's struggling to get up the hill, so they are excited to get this going. We're going to add 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go 4. All right. Let's see if this is going to be enough. And a reversed. That's a little bit of overkill, 14.8 million. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that on and hit escape. And see what's happening here. Oh my, here it goes. Look at this. This is why we're slowing down. But it's going to look awesome. That's going to be, I'm telling you, the benefits of playing in the small map is going to be a lot less lag. And I do want to get a motherboard CPU upgrade, but I mean, I'm running a GTX 1080, pretty new rig. And it does still struggle when you start getting these higher populations, but nothing like Train Fever. This is amazing how well it actually runs with the type of cities growing in the background. I do worry about getting a little bit closer to the year 2000. I know this game's going to be coming down to a halt, but we're going to keep going at it as long as we can. I did like this map better. There is the other copy that has less cities, and I could go in and edit things for less growth, but it's, I don't know, it's growing how I want it to. The smaller cities are staying small. This was a really nice mod. I've really got to say I've been enjoying it. I just think when I get a little bit more power behind the processing, things are going to work out nice. But this is good. Let me find a good spot here. And if I stop following the train as well, that will clean it up just a little bit. But let's get down here. Let's see when the crossing happens here. Oh, let's see. Do we have any upgrades on the crossing? Nothing very cool. It's already going to be... Oh, no. Look at that. These cars are in the way, and we have a train on the way. Oh, oh, oh. Look at this tree right in the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. The crash is happening. The first passenger ride to finally make it. And wow, is this a close call. They have never seen this train coming through here. And it almost took out a vehicle on its inaugural run. That would have been beyond crazy and not cool. Not cool. But here we go. We are actually heading out over to the island. Long Island, that is, which I do want to break off this line here and fill out. Who's way out here? Montauk. We've got to get out there with a little train line, just a little tiny passenger line back and forth, and eventually start moving goods around here as well. That's what's kind of embarrassing, is New York doesn't have any good goods of any kind. But passenger trails are on the way. Moving everyone in. Oh no, crane accident. Knocking the train out. We just knocked that crane out is what we did. That was good times. Oh look, yeah, see there's going to be the little cut across room for expansion as we built this in here. Let's check this out from first person mode as we go under into the tunnel, because they definitely, with the new update, added the... Ooh, I'm going to have to remember that these are not finished, which actually I think I knew that. But they added to where it actually cuts into the ground, so you're not like magically going through a layer of dirt. We actually will see us drive through down here and look at everybody waiting. How cool is this? The underground station. New York Central, look at that. Magic flying people around here. This is the land of Harry Potter. Not really. Boom. Alright, see? And then he's going to flip around. It's going to be good times. And you can magically see through the city. And we are heading back to Poughkeepsie. So look at that. All kinds of cool new stuff happening. I'm excited that we finished off this trail. But as you can see, we are sluggish to move forward. But I'm going to be fixing up on my fuel line. But we've seen enough of that. So I'm going to do that off camera. And figure out what is the next new industry good that we want to bring in. And don't you worry, what I think I would do is if this map gets too crazy and too hung up, I will redo another mod series on a smaller map as well. But just wanted to try it out, man. This was all for fun. Playing something big. The map is awesome. It's just going to get a little bit interesting here towards the end. But that's right, Hometown Fuel, you guys go get it. It's been a pleasure playing again, and I look forward to hanging out some more. Remember, comment below. I'm pretty active on that. There's a little bell by the subscribe button too. If you click on that, you'll get notifications of videos and such. And remember, let me know what you'd like to see on the channel. And we will keep on keeping on, and you guys do the same. I'll see you next time. Peace on out.